Hello everybody, and welcome back to Season 43 of the Pichu London Cup Series. Today we're at Phoenix Raceway for the running of the Instacart 500. I know it says ISM Raceway, but this is now known as Phoenix Raceway, and it's the one that it was recently reconfigured, so we're running at the same track that the pros race in, like that was repaved and remodeled recently. And yeah, I know it says ISM, but it is actually Phoenix Raceways right now, so it's still the same track and layout as the recent renovation in real life, so that's where we're at today. It's the last race of our West Coast swing, and starting on the pole will be the 99 of Coda Butcher. On his outside is the 19 Giovanni Castillo. Row 2 is Deshaun Clennon, and the 18 Ryan Durrani. And then row 3 is David Aline and Maxwell Smart. Quinn Porter, Dmitry Baranovsky in row 4, and John Andrews and Forsty Mars will round out your top 5. And here's how the rest of the field will line up in today's race. In Las Vegas, it came down to fuel mileage, but in the end, Zachary Fitzwater took home the win, and it was a historic victory for the number 4 team. There he is, starting alongside Allison Rain in 30th in today's race. Zachary Fitzwater became the all-time wins leader among regular season and playoff race wins in PLCS history, passing Jacob Lawler for the mark last race in Las Vegas. And there's the other part-timer in this field, Jackson Nantel, making his first start of the season here at Las Vegas. But it was an historic victory for Zachary Fitzwater last week at Las Vegas. He became the all-time wins leader in regular season and playoff races in PLCS history, passing Jacob Lawler for the mark, and now he's trying to go for another victory here this season. Only 16 cars are going to be in the playoffs, but Zach Fitzwater has a good chance of making it into the playoffs if he stays consistent. One car's heading to pit road before the start. It looks like that's Steve Morgan. Problem already before the start of the race, and he has to come to pit road. So not a good start for the 78 team. He has to start from the pit lane before the green flag during the green flag waving. A 32-lap race we're going to have here at Phoenix today in the desert, and we are underway at Phoenix Raceway with the green flag. Oh, they're up in the wall already on the first lap, and now they're crashing. They have crashed. Forsty Mars is around. Forsty Mars goes around, and now the caution's out as the 33 goes around on the first lap. And we are and Quinn Porter just took second, and Ryan Durrani is going to lead back to the caution. Christian Vargas also with major damage on the first lap of the race. And there you see the wreckage between Forsty Mars. They were getting too close for no apparent reason. And Deshaun Clennon was also hit from behind. And there you see Vargas clipping the 33 Forsty Mars. And he goes around for a spin. That's what brought the caution out. And a tough break to Deshaun Clennon. Not a good start for him in that 13. And now the 18 Ryan Durrani is now the leader here. Oh, wait. Durrani has to pit. Oh, wow, that's interesting. And so it looks like the lead goes to Allison Rain. How about that? Who would have thought? Allison Rain has the lead. Oh, wow. Okay, so Allison Rain has the lead, and they'll take us back to the green flag on the restart here with the 48 in front. Allison Rain actually has the most wins of any PLCS driver if exhibition races were counted. So, yeah, if those exhibition races were to count, then Allison Rain would actually be the all-time wins leader. But now she stands third among the drivers with regular season and playoff wins with 24. If she gets a win here today, she'll be tied for second with Abby Sachs. So, a lot on the line here today at Phoenix, so we're back to the green. '23 has to come to pit road again. Coda Butcher also has to come to pit road. We have a battle for the lead. Owen Miles going for the lead against Allison Rain. Zachary Fitzwater right behind him. And the yellow is out again. And Allison Rain just barely is able to hold on. Samad Oskan gets into a wreck. It looks like the 8-car Daniel Bouchard made contact. And we have our second yellow of the day. Again, running really too close the way. They really should have not been running so close like this, but there you see the 6 of Isaiah Bernesh making contact with the 8-car, and one of the other cars also nearly spun. That's Matthew Buss. Matthew Buss also nearly turned, but he was able to save it. But Daniel Bouchard, there he goes around, and 17 is hit. Darian Town is also hit. Darian Town also hit as well. 53 gets spun, and he gets turned around. There you see, tries to avoid. The 8-car just had nowhere to go. He gets hit, and Ryan Durani's hit as well. Oh no, the 18 was hit. 43 was hit as well. Oh my goodness. A lot of wrecking cars here. Starting off the race, we have our second caution of the day. My goodness, this might be another wreck fest. We might see another wreck fest going on. And the drivers that didn't pit before, they have pitted right now. And wow, they've decided, well, it looks like Owen Miles, he rightfully gives up the spot to the 48 of Allison Rain, but is going to have to start in way behind the other drivers that pitted during the first set of stops. Quinn Moore's in the lead. So that lead goes to Quinn Moore after the drivers pitted during the first set. The others that didn't pit on the last set, they chose to pit on the next set. Steve Morgan never got started. As you see, he is just way below, and he is out of the race. He didn't even get his car going. So, and those 5 drivers are out of the race because they were involved in wrecks here today. We're going back to the green at Phoenix. Maxwell Smart to the race lead. He's trying to clear Quentin Moore. Back to 3 wide racing again, and now Nikki Maxwell's around. Nikki Maxwell just went around. The 96 just went around, and she was the only one that was caught up in the wreck. And yeah, from 8th position, she was in 8th position, and she gets turned around. Oh, no room for Stewie Moore to go, and he takes out the 96. There they go. The 96 goes around. Another caution will be displayed. Wow. That is just incredible. They were racing like they were in like Daytona or Talladega. Wow. I don't know what's up with this track, honestly. I honestly don't know what's up with this track right now. But it's just really bizarre. But Maxwell Smart is your leader. Alexander Rowe is right behind him in the 2nd position. Okay, so we'll see if Maxwell Smart can hold on. And right behind him, there's Alexander Rowe, Wyatt Thomas, Giovanni Castillo, and there's Landon Smith Jr. Boy, has this been a fun race to see, huh? Anyway, going back to the green flag once again at Phoenix. For second spot right now, they're going for second. It's going to be the 52 trying to take second spot away. Oh, there's contact, and here we go again as Juan Rodriguez goes around. He flips. Oh, a hard crash on the one car. It goes upside down. A huge pileup behind them. Oh, wow. What a hard crash on Juan Rodriguez. As he goes around, another caution will come out. Oh, my goodness. Here's another look from that wreck. Matthew Buss made contact with the one car, goes around, and then the others just were caught up in it. Oh, boy. One car with a hard crash. More pile-up cars. More cars pile up. And the one car upside down. Oh, I think the 19 was hit. Oh, man. Man, there have been wrecks everywhere. Just all over the place. What a mess this has become. We're not done yet, folks. The new leader is David Aline. They have been changing leaders so much today, as they've been all trying to get rid of the debris left behind from those wrecks, and all trying to fight for a win here at Phoenix. It has just been insane. This race has been insane. Anyway, just a handful of laps remain as David Aline is now your new leader. Who's going to have the better advantage? We shall see, as we are back to the green flag here at Phoenix with the 7 car in front. He got a great jump this time around. The 7 got a good jump. Oh boy, 3 wide already. They pretty much have not learned from the other races, from the other starts they had before. Now there's some contact. And now 3 wide again, still hanging on. Drivers are beating and banging each other. Oh man, things are getting tight and dicey. And somehow, some way, they didn't wreck each other out. Wow, I think this is the first time we've went through more than 1 lap under green. So for the first time today, we have a green flag run. It came really close though to having another wreck. And that was because a lot of cars chose to pit. 19 has to pit. Oh, now they're trying to get into the pit road. 37 is up into the barriers. Oh my gosh, 37 of Alexander Rowe went up into the barriers, and the caution will be out. 5 to go. I'm not even sure we're gonna have overtime. There you see he was trying to enter, and it didn't go well. He just went right through the barriers. I think this, I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that before. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. Yeah, he just went right through the barriers. Oh, he hit the barriers trying to enter pit road. And he gets hit. And David Aline takes the lead under caution. Oh my gosh. How many laps we're going to have left anyway? So, 3 to go. I think we might have... yeah, and this is it. This is it, folks. This is going to be 1 more lap here at Phoenix Raceway. So there will not be an overtime attempt because this race would have ended. If this race ended under caution under normal circumstances, we would have had an overtime 2-lap finish. But here, the pace car lights are out before the last lap. They're going to have 1 more green flag lap. So this race will end under green with that final lap, so there will be no overtime attempt at Phoenix. Instead, they're just going to run a 1-lap dash to the finish to determine who will win this race. A crazy, crazy race. It's going to be a crazy restart for sure. Will David Aline hang on for the win on the final lap? Here we go. The green flag waves. Final lap here at Phoenix. And a much-needed good start for David Aline. Right place, right time, as Quinn Porter tries to take second from Jackson Nantle. Oh, is he out of gas? He's out of gas on the final lap. He runs out of fuel. And now Paul Barber trying to hang on. He runs out of gas. Landon Smith Jr., Zach Fitzwater battle for the win to the line. And it looks like it's going to be Landon Smith Jr. with the win. Oh my gosh, David Aline ran out of gas on the final lap, and Landon Smith Jr. takes the win. Oh my gosh, how did that happen? You gotta be kidding. Oh, David Aline ran out of gas. Those drivers in front were out of gas. Oh my gosh. And Landon Smith Jr. gets by Paul Barber on the final lap to win here at Phoenix. Redemption for Landon Smith Jr. He came so close at Auto Club, and now he has a win for himself. At long last, Landon Smith Jr. with redemption today takes the win in an incredible race. Incredible for Landon Smith Jr. What a way to get your first career win. And he is enjoying every minute of it. Landon Smith Jr. gets his first career win in a bizarre finish at Phoenix. 41 takes the win in a crazy one here at the Phoenix Raceway. Oh my gosh, that was a heart stopper. But Landon Smith Jr. gets his first career win. How about that? And the third driver from Stewart-Haas to win this season. Hard to believe, but Lionel Hare is the only driver from Stewart-Haas without a win so far. And he came mighty close at Homestead. And guess who won that race? The one who finished. It was the driver that finished runner-up here today, Paul Barber. Just amazing. I mean, we were just 2/1000ths of a second away from having all 4 Stewart-Haas cars win within the first 7 races of the season. Just incredible. I mean, this is just, wow. Complete coincidence. I mean, I never expected a finish like this. I mean, this is just insane. Anyway, those are the rest of the drivers that finished, but Landon Smith Jr. on the final lap takes a crazy, bizarre finish win. His first career win. Landon Smith Jr. is your winner here at Phoenix Raceway as he gets redemption for coming up short at Auto Club. But now he gets his first career win, the 41, and he's back on top. So congrats to Landon Smith Jr. with the win at Phoenix. Next race, we're going to Atlanta Motor Speedway for an exciting one, and you don't want to miss that race. Until then, we will see you later.